still in the kitchen making that 4-minute cheesecake. Love the timing. It is 4 minutes.
I am all about convenience.
Oh my gosh.
Be in the kitchen and out real quick.
I'm good with 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I was like struggling thinking, what are we going to do for the whole time? Okay, chef, so how do we get started?
Okay, so to make a base, first you want to crush your biscuits.
Okay.
This is what I use when I'm home. You can use a machine to really get them fine, but anything works.
Can you give it to the kids to crush it? It just
It's
sounds
so much
right.
fun.
It just
It's so
sounds like
much
something I'd
fun.
like to give
Yeah.
here, kids. Crush the biscuits, give it to me all
Of course, of course. Or think about, you know, someone
Oh yeah.
that you might
that
just
guy,
want,
or
that
that
guy,
girl.
you know?
You just like
Yeah.
Just, while you're it eases a whole lot of stress.
Listen, yeah,
Takes
who
out
needs-
frustration.
Who needs therapy?
And who needs boxing gloves?
There you
We
go.
just have this. Hey,
You
chef?
know? Yeah, so you're just gonna crush this until they're really fine.
Okay.
We're gonna melt our butter.
All right.
Mix it and take your round baking tin.
All right.
And press them down firmly.
So okay, so when you say that you're gonna melt the butter in itself, can I melt
Yes.
it in the microwave?
Yes.
Okay, so all it
definitely.
needs is just for me to melt it in the microwave.
30
and then I
seconds.
mix this with that,
With that,
and then I put it in a baking tray.
put it in a baking tray. No need to grease it.
Okay.
Press it down firmly. So as the butter sets, because remember it's melted, as it sets, it's going to hold it together and give you this nice base crust.
Okay.
So this is our crust for our cheesecake.
Yeah.
If you like, I use tennis biscuit. If you like, you can use digestives as well, because they have that roughage.
Oh,
you
and
know,
that
that's
oats,
what you
that
want.
oats,
The
that oats. Okay, I
that's what
get
you
it.
want. Yes,
All
but
right.
I like tennis biscuit.
Yeah, no, it gives a different flavor, and also reminds me of anybody's childhood.
Of
like,
course.
What is a childhood without tennis biscuits, man?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so
so
I'm
we
gonna
can
go ahead.
All right, no,
and
go ahead and crush it all the way.
Crush all these. Make sure they're nice and fine.
I have a question about the berries though, because these look like very nice mixed berries. Do I buy them like this?
I buy them like this.
Yeah.
Any supermarket has them. You actually buy them frozen.
Okay.
And we're going to mix this with sugar on the stove
All right.
to make a coulis. We're not going to add water. Normally, when you're making a coulis, you mix your fruit,
Yes,
sugar,
and
and a
then
bit of water.
water.
But because they're frozen, no need for water.
What do you call it? I just call it syrup. What do you guys
We
call
call
it?
it a coulis, a fruit coulis.
A
So this
fruit
is going to
coulis.
be a berry coulis.
I'm going to
Yes.
use this word throughout the day today now.
Yeah.
Just let it stick.
So that happens with the sugar. That's
Okay.
easy. So as you can see, literally there is nothing to do here. When the visitors come in, when I'm hosting, this is my favorite go-to dessert. And I literally make it as my guests are there.
So you just make it in front of
Yeah,
them?
in front of them. And
Oh, wow.
you can also, if you have those little individual tins with heart shapes, that's what I use.
Okay,
And
so you
just
make
save
a
it.
the little crust and whatever. Or you can put them in the
Yeah.
little cupcake
Of course.
carriers.
Of course.
And they
of
can
course.
all have their own.
Yes, but what you want to be careful of, because the cheesecake is very delicate.
Yes.
So you want to have a tin that you can open. You see.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's
hold on,
easy
chef.
to-
But like, what if I'm not that
Look
fancy?
at this.
And that
That's
looks
what you
beautiful,
want.
right? But then what if, so that means I have to go shopping now. What if I don't have something like this where it opens up? What can I use?
Okay, if you don't have something like this, you can use any normal tray.
Okay.
But the trick is, it might be a bit difficult to release it off your tin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to make
can
sure
use-
that the grease is
grease it.
okay.
Yeah.
Or can I have like a normal, like a normal tray that you have, and then just make it so when you're cutting up the cheesecake, I can just cut it up in squares?
Oh, of
Can I
course,
do that?
perfect. That's
Yeah?
there you go. There you
All
go.
right.
But you do need something with sides
Okay.
to hold it together,
So that it can set.
so it can set.
There we
Yes.
go. We are still making that
Awesome.
fantastic 4-minute cheesecake. Well, thanks all for staying with us here on Sunrise Live on East. Still cooking in the kitchen with Chef Nthi, making that wonderful yogurt cheesecake. I never thought, Chef, that yogurt cheesecake would come out looking so perfect and delectable. I mean, 4
Look
minutes.
at that in just 4 minutes.
And literally, it was a microwave cheesecake. You literally took the ingredients that you had, you put them in the microwave, put the time on 4 minutes, and that's it.
That's it. And then in the fridge for an hour.
And
just
in
so
the
it
fridge
chills.
so that it chills.
Because you want it to mold
Okay.
properly before you do your garnish.
Okay,
So
and then
now,
this is the garnish, which obviously that's the mixed berries that you
Mixed
bought.
berries.
So tell us again, how do I make this recipe for the mixed berries?
I took frozen berries in the
Okay.
pot, 2 spoons of sugar. Because they're frozen, you'll have all the liquids, the juice
the
coming
nice
out.
syrup though.
Yes,
Oh,
the
so like
syrup
the
is
drizzle.
definitely going in there.
Okay.
We're actually reducing it because I'd like it to be slightly thicker.
All right.
So
all
it's
right.
not as
so
runny.
more heated it gets, the more the liquid evaporates, and the more you get that little syrup stuff left over.
Yes, and
Okay,
it gets more
fantastic.
concentrated in flavor, and it's the most
The
juiciest and
sweetest thing.
delicious thing ever. So here we freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just literally put your placing all over. Is it fine to do it while it's still warm?
Yes, you can do it while it's still warm,
And then
but
just
not
put it
hot.
out. Okay,
Yes.
so not hot.
Not hot.
Alrighty, so then it's just, oh, it looks
But
absolutely divine.
we
I
are
must
lucky
say,
because our cake has chilled
for some time.
For some time.
Yeah.
And I also like to add a bit of fresh.
Do you know what's this? Are those plums?
They're plums.
Okay, so do you
I
know
like
what's also nice
fresh.
with the fresh plums?
Yeah.
Is the when you actually boil them. Well, how do you call? What's the normal chef term? What is the cooking term for these things? I feel like the more I get to speak with you, the less time I actually get to be a chef. What do you do it when you boil them?
You braise them,
You
maybe
braise
in
them.
wine.
Yes.
Or yeah.
And then you can put them on there.
And you can put them on there.
Oh,
I was gonna
beautiful.
do that with this, but we're not gonna do that today.
So there's
'cause
a
we
thickness
have-
that is coming through.
look
So we're
at
going to see
that.
the finished product of the cheesecake this morning. So do stay tuned for that. But we're going to take a quick ad break. Do stay with us here on Sunrise. We come back to wrap things up.